Hello everybody, welcome back to another Carnivore Vitality video. Today we're going to be doing a tier list of all the carnivore foods, not all the carnivore foods, but 8 of the best carnivore foods. And we're going to see what we rank them. We're going to see, taste, nutrition, just how I kind of feel about them in general. So let's get started. Let's go to the screen. So this first one is lamb. Now lamb, man, I love lamb so much. I just love the taste of lamb. Also, lamb has really good amount of fat in it, so it's a really good way to get a lot of calories in. It's got a lot of protein, a lot of good nutritional information. I love lamb so much. It's got to be an A tier for now. A tier for now. Could go up to S tier later. Next we have roast pork. Roast pork is good. Problem with pork sometimes can be that the pigs aren't fed the best food. So a lot of them are just fed grain and soy, which isn't ideal and isn't their natural diet. So that is something that we've got to look out for. However, pork, it is very, very delicious, especially in this roasted form with the crackling. It's a great food. It's great for carnivore. It has good nutrition as well. It has good potassium. It has really good protein, really high in fat, great for getting your calories in. But, just kind of thinking about that what pigs are fed, corn, soy, grains, it's not ideal. So I'm actually going to have to put the roast pork at a B tier. Okay, the next we have bacon. Bacon's a really interesting one. I have bacon pretty often, probably like 4 times a week. I think it is very good. I think it's a really good way to get calories in. It's really cheap. It has good nutritional information. The thing is, it is pork again, so it's going to have that corn, it's going to have the soy. That is an issue. They have to think about. It's just so easy to do and it's super cheap as well. So I'm going to have to give it an A tier, really. It does have pretty good nutritional information as well. I'll put it up on the screen. It's pretty good. So I'm going to give it an A. I'm going to give it an A tier. There's so many different types of bacon. Short carb bacon, really, really fatty, streaky bacon. So, there's a lot of different things that you can do there. I love it. Next one is eggs. Bro, eggs, man. I could not think of a more perfect food. It's instant S tier. Instant S tier. Let me tell you why. So, eggs, they're amazing. They're high in fat. They're high in protein. So, you're getting really good quality calories. Also, just the nutritional information of eggs is unbelievable. The B12. I'll put it on the screen right now, the nutritional information. And you can have a look for yourself and pause the video or whatever. But these are seriously a superfood. Really high quality saturated fat, good cholesterol. That's gonna, boost testosterone even. It's just, every time I eat eggs, I just feel incredible. Another thing about eggs is they're so cheap, man. They're so cheap. For me, someone that's young and doesn't have too much money, eggs is absolutely perfect. And you can just cook them any way you want. Scrambled, fried, boiled. Man, there's so many different ways you can do them. Eggs are an absolute must in any carnivore's journey. I love them so much. So S tier for eggs, not even a doubt about it. Okay, next one. We have fish. I put a thing of white fish there, but I'm going to include salmon in that as well. I think fish is good. However, the fish that you find in your supermarkets, especially in Australia, can be pretty bad. So a lot of the fish that we have is farmed. So we have farmed salmon from Tasmania. You might have heard bad stuff about it. A lot of it, they're kind of grown. They've caused a lot of pollution, the salmon there. Also, they're fed an unnatural diet. That's something that has to be, taught as well. They have an unnecessarily high amount of fat. So they're not meant to carry that fat, and that fat isn't the healthiest fat, to be honest. They do have some omega-3s, but a more natural salmon would have more omega-3s than this unnatural farm salmon. It also causes just a lot of pollution in Tasmania, and they also contain heavy metals, a lot of these fish. So that's kind of something that's not ideal. It is good to get fish though. They do have a high amount of omega-3s compared with other foods. It's a great way to switch up the carnivore diet if you want something different, something that tastes a little bit different. Also, with a lot of the white fish, you'll find that the fat is very, very low. And on carnivore, we know that getting enough fat is really, really important. So That's something to consider. I'm going to put fish at the... Actually, no, I'm going to put it at C tier. So yeah, not the most optimal diet. I'd say it's worse than the pork. But yeah, fish is good. Fish is good. I have fish every now and again, but not too much. All right, let's try some dairy. Let's try some dairy. So here we got cheese. Now cheese. So this is raw cheese. I'm gonna put. Cheese is, I'd say, it's pretty good. It's seriously just made with milk. A lot of the carbs are taken out in the cheese making process. A lot of these cheeses, Parmigiano Reggiano, a lot of these raw milk cheeses are like that. They're really not having much carbs at all. A lot of them actually have zero carbs, a lot of those hard cheeses. Now, the softer cheeses, they'll have a little bit of carbs. I'll kind of put something on the screen to kind of show the difference between the hard and the soft cheeses. But yeah, that cheese is pretty good. I think the thing about cheese is it's so delicious. It's seriously amazingly delicious. Like, seriously, cheese, man, I love it so much. And the fact that we can have it on carnivore, and the fact that it's not super unhealthy is amazing. I'm gonna put cheese in the A tier. This could be pretty controversial, but I love cheese so much. It's a great way to break up the carnivore diet. If you just want a quick snack and you don't want to have to cook something up, because normally with carnivore you have to cook something up every single time you eat. You get cheese out of the fridge, cut a little block for yourself to just snack on. Perfect, absolutely perfect snack. So that's why I'm gonna give cheese the A tier. Next, we'll continue with the dairy trend, and we'll go for raw milk. Now, raw milk. It's pretty hard to find. In Australia, we can't find it. And honestly, probably half of the milk I drink is pasteurized. So I do drink pasteurized milk. Obviously, so many of the nutrients are being stripped out. It's really not ideal. But, man, it's delicious. Milk is seriously delicious. Milk, however, I feel like, especially if you're getting pasteurized, can cause acne breakouts. I've noticed that when I do have a lot more milk, I do get a bit of acne. I'm just looking at myself on the screen. That's something to definitely keep in mind as well. So I'm going to give milk a C tier, especially if it's pasteurized, it's D. Like, it's the worst carnivore food you can have, but I'm going to give it a C tier. The reason is it's really delicious. Also, with milk, it does have quite a bit of carbohydrates in it as well. So you really just do have to, watch that. Make sure that you're not eating too much, because if you drink too much milk, you could end up definitely getting out of ketosis. I've made that mistake before. I used to drink almost a liter of milk a day. It would kind of slap you out of ketosis, could possibly even cause a blood sugar spike and crash, making you feel tired, lethargic. You know what I'm saying? So, personally, with milk, I love milk so much that I actually do drink it every day. But it isn't the best food to have on carnivore. If this tier list is about health, I'd put it out a C tier, to be honest. Okay, the last food, the one that you've all been waiting for, is steak / beef / ground beef or whatever. Enough said, really. Beef, S tier, not even a question, really. Like, seriously, this is incredible, especially if you don't cook it too much all the way through, because you do lose some of the nutrients. But yeah, beef is incredible. The macro and micronutrients of beef is unparalleled. It's like it's something divinely created by God to be eaten by humans. It's seriously amazing. I'll put some stuff on the screen about the macronutrients and the micronutrients of beef, because seriously, it is incredible. If you want to feel incredible, have high-fat beef, high-fat cuts of steak, and you just feel incredible. So it tastes amazing. The fact that beef it's my favorite food, even as a carnivore, and there's all these other sugary foods out there, my favorite food is beef. It's unbelievable. Like, I'm legit speechless talking about beef. It makes me really, really happy. But yeah, it has a really good amount of fat, has a good amount of calories, so it's going to keep you satiated throughout the day. Has a lot of the micronutrients that you need. A lot of things that are found in beef can't be found really in anything else. It's a really incredible food. You won't even find fatty red meat anywhere on the food pyramid. You won't find it anywhere. You find lean cuts of meat at the very top, where the ones that you're not meant to have. But fatty meat is not found anywhere. And the fact that is not found anywhere in the food pyramid, but it's the most nutritious food that you can put in your body, just baffles me. Absolutely baffles me. But yeah, that's what I've done for my tier list. Guys, what do you think? Please put it in the comments below what you think of my tier list. I think it's pretty good. I think, beef, eggs, lamb, bacon, and cheese are probably my favorite foods. So yeah, that's what I've kind of put in. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you think. I'd love to see you guys debating in the comments about what your favorite carnivore food is. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Please put a like on the video so more people can see it. Send it to your friends. I'd mean the absolute world to me. And I'll see you guys in the next one.